Oh, what's going on? Let's hear what this knucklehead has to say on a Friday.
American history. So we're not hurting anybody. We're just making sure everybody gets a shot. Let me close with this. And this is not hyperbole. The world is watching. Autocrats believe that the world is moving so rapidly that democracies cannot generate consensus quickly enough to get things done. Not a joke. I've had hours and hours and hours of meetings and personal conversations with Xi Jinping. I spent more time with him, I believe, than any other world leader has. As vice president and now on the phone. Every time he calls or we talk on this, and now it's a conversation between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours. Not a joke. My word.
Your word
But
sucks.
He didn't think democracies can compete because they can't react quickly enough.
He's not gonna take any questions.
Switzerland, they're betting democracies can't compete. We can't move quickly enough. I'm heading to the G20. Came back from the G7. You know how they measure? They don't measure us based on the size of our military. They don't measure us on how much power we have that way. They measure, want to know, can we get anything done? Not a joke. And many of you travel internationally. Can we get anything done? Can you put anything together to get something done in America? So folks, they're betting that we won't respond to this inflection point in history. But I've always said, and I mean, some of you guys who work with me know this, I've said it 1,000 times, it's never a good bet to bet against the American people. Never a good bet. So it's
You got seals.
for us to invest in ourselves.
You got seals.
Show the world that American democracy works. We've always led the world not by the example of our physical power, but by the power of our example. That's why the world is followed. And given us half a chance, there's not a single solitary thing that we can't achieve if we do it together. So I'm hopeful. There's a lot of questions the press is going to want to ask me, I know, about how the negotiations go and how we're going to get this done and so on. Well, I told you before what my neurosurgeon years ago said when I had that aneurysm. He said, your problem, and I was then a senator, your problem, Senator, is you're a congenital optimist. But I'm convinced we're going to get this done. I'm convinced we're going to get it done. We're not going to get $3.5 trillion. We'll get less than that, but we're going to get it. And we're going to come back and get the rest. So I want to thank you all, and God bless you. And I know you're asking about President Clinton. I've been exchanging calls. He seems to be, God willing, doing well. And so when I talk to him, I'll let you all know. But in the meantime, thank you for taking time to be here. And I say this again, the press heard me say it, for all you elected officials, it's like a busman's holiday for you. To have to listen to another politician speak.
Oh,
but
God.
I am really, and I mean this without exception, I'm so proud to be associated with each one of you. You're honorable, decent, smart women and men, and there's a lot we can get done. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
And President Biden there at the University of Connecticut trying to sell America on what he calls the Build Back Better plan, also known as the $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill.
So basically, he did a speech saying that he's going to Europe for that G20 summit or whatever, but he has a job to do. He still has not said anything about leaving Americans and our allies in Afghanistan. He didn't say anything about what's going on in the shipping crisis. He didn't say anything about gas prices going up because he closed down the Keystone Pipeline. He does not say anything. But the only thing he wants to do is raise taxes, and this is the more important part, he's trying to do that bill. That bill's not going to work. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was boring. He didn't take any questions. typical Joe Biden. All right, I gotta go.